All right. So we are working on a problem where we have some number being raised to the x power, and our job here is to figure out what x is. So we're trying to solve an equation, and just like any other equation, we're trying to find the value of x that makes this entire statement here be true. Okay. One of the problems is with this particular kind of problem is that if I look over here on the right hand side, there is no way that I can rewrite this 47 with a base of 4 so that I can apply the one-to-one property. But there is a very basic way that we could go about solving this, and it involves putting this exponential equation in logarithmic form. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you a few examples of taking an exponential equation and putting it into logarithmic form. Okay, so we'll start with a basic example here. Let's say we have an exponential equation, 2 to the x equals 15. Okay, so it's one of the same types of problems. I can't rewrite 15 with a base of 2 to apply the one-to-one property. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this as a log. So I write this as a log with a base of 2 since the base of my exponent over here is a 2. So I'm going to say log base 2, and then it's going to be of 15. So I'm going to put that in parentheses, will equal x. Okay, so essentially it's the same thing as saying 2 raised to the x equals 15, right? So we go 2 raised to the x equals 15. And it might not be completely apparent right away, but this right here, this log base 2 of 15 represents a number. Okay, so that is, let's zoom in on that just a little bit there. So that is our answer, log base 2 of 15. Now, that is what's called an exact answer. If we were to put this into a calculator, we would get a decimal approximation of this number. Okay. For right now, you guys really can't put this into your calculator because we have calculators that only operate in base 10 or in base E. Okay, so for right now, this is how we're going to enter our answer into the My Open Math answer box, and I'll show you how to do that in just a little bit. But for right now, let's do another quick example here. Let's say we do another one where, oops, let me delete that. So let's say we do another one here where we have 3 raised to the x equals something like 25. Okay, so 3 to the x equals 25. I can put this into log form, so I'm going to say log base 3 of 25, and I always put parentheses around what I put into the log function so I know what's actually in the function and what is not, and this is going to equal x. So this is my answer. Log base 3 of 25 is equal to x. Okay, so one more time. Let's do one with a base of 5, right? So 5 raised to the x equals, I don't know, 31. Okay, so 5 is my base. So the base of the log that I'm going to change this into is going to be log base 5 of 31 equals x. Okay, so now let's actually take a look at the open math problem that we were trying to solve in the first place. Okay, so we're looking at 4 to the x equals 47. So I'm going to come over here to OneNote. I have 4 to the x equals 47, and I'm just going to put that into log form. So I have log base 4 of 47 equals x. Okay, so this is the answer that I want to put into the My Open Math answer box. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click inside of my box, and when I do, you'll see this little yellow arrow here pop up on the right. So I'm going to click on that, and then I have some options here. So I'm going to click on functions, and then here's my option to enter my answer as a log. Now it's going to come up with a default of a base 2, but if you click on the 2, you can change that base. So I'm going to change that to a base 4, and then inside of the log, I'm inserting a 47, and then I'll click on save. And then if I click preview, it'll give me the preview of what I entered in. So it's telling me you entered in log base 4 47, which is what I wanted. And it'll even give me the decimal approximation of that particular log. So this is the value of x right here that makes this equation be true. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'll click show answer here. Now you don't have this option where it says show answer, you have to submit and kind of hope you get it right. So well, I'll click on submit on my screen here, and you can see, yep, it says it's right, and I'll click show answer. I'll click the preview button. You can see that those decimals match up just the way that we had hoped. Okay, so hopefully you found this video helpful in solving very basic exponential equations without the use of applying logs. Okay.